The weather is getting better, which means summer is just right around the corner, and you deserve to be the hottest version of yourself this summer. If you're looking for a glow up in 2024, then don't worry because your online bestie is here and I got you. If you want to glow up, then you need to start now, and the first thing I need to tell you is to just stop being lazy. Go do your chores. Whenever I'm doing chores, I like to listen to something to keep me entertained, so I definitely recommend getting an Audible membership. I am always so locked in when I listen to mysteries like Stephen King's Mr. Mercedes, and Audible has some of the best collections of mystery and thriller entertainment. If you get an Audible membership, you can get free trial and full access to audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts. So if you're looking for a fun way to do your chores, start listening to audiobooks and let me know what's on your list so I can add to mine. New members can get a free Audible trial by visiting audible.com/CharlizeChew. If you're someone like me and you're a huge procrastinator, another way for you to get your chores done very easily is by setting a timer. I like to set like 30 minutes timers in between of what I need to do. So let's say I need to do my dishes and I just set a 30-minute timer and I'm like, okay, in these 30 minutes, I'm going to do it right now. Your chores will probably take less than 30 minutes, but it's just an easy way to keep you on track. It just makes things so much easier. You get things done quicker. And I like to make a to-do list of all the things I need to get done. So that's washing my dishes, cleaning my house every week, doing my laundry, because a lot of these things we can tend to neglect them because, to be honest, they're not fun. Obviously, anything that is truly beneficial for us in the long term is just not fun and we don't want to do it, but it is good for us and we need to do them. So making a list of everything that I need to get done, and I prioritize that and make sure I get that done before I do anything else. I also like taking specific days out of my week to just reset and run these errands and do these chores. I usually do them on a Sunday, like today, a reset Sunday. So this podcast is a perfect podcast to listen to while you do your chores. And I know I probably sound like your mom right now, but being on top of your things is not only going to benefit you in this aspect, but it can benefit you in every areas. Like you getting things done, like your little daily chores, will make you more proactive when it comes to other important things like assignments in the future or career stuff. This doesn't even just have to apply to chores. This can apply to literally anything in your life. If you have been wanting to do something and you've been putting it off, or you need to do something, get it done right now. Start now. Stop holding it back, because then when summer comes and it's time to relax, you can finally relax and enjoy yourself because you took the time now to get stuff done. So if your New Year's resolution was to start going to the gym and you haven't yet, start now. Literally, if you're listening to this right now and you want to start going to the gym, go on your computer or whatever and go book a gym membership. It's that easy. There's probably so many local gyms near you. Some are so cheap. I used to have a gym near me that was $10 a month. Okay, so go book your membership right now, because once you pay that money, you're going to be like, oh my God, I spent money on a gym, now I actually have to go. If you've been wanting to learn something, like learn a new hobby, book a class, book a online coaching session, we have the internet and you need to utilize it. If you are looking for a job, start your resume right now. Make a cover letter, go on LinkedIn, get connections. This stuff seems really hard and a difficult task, or just seems very energy draining. So like I said before, go set that 30-minute timer and spend 30 minutes on working on whatever you need to do. 30 minutes going to the gym, 30 minutes working on your resume. Once those 30 minutes are up, you're going to realize that time flew by so quickly and you'll be more motivated to just keep going. One book that really helped me get into the habit of just being more productive is the book Atomic Habits. It is a very popular book, so you might have seen it and you might have heard it. It basically teaches you how to change your life completely by just doing little things every day, okay? Because obviously when we think of a glow up, we think of a huge major change, but that cannot happen if you don't just start now and changing little things, because these little things will eventually build up. You'll look back to where you are today and you're going to be like, oh my God, I have progressed so much and it doesn't even seem like I did that much work, which is why I encourage you all to start now if you want that glow up for the summer. A second tip from your bestie to you on how to have the greatest glow up of your life, the greatest transformation mentally, physically, is start investing your time and money on things that will truly benefit you. We honestly don't have that much time in our lives. So instead of focusing your time and money on things that are not benefiting you, which seems very obvious, like why would we do that? We all kind of just do that and we don't really focus on the things that do benefit us. I am very much a people pleaser. And so I will always say yes to everything, which would cause me to be very tired and stressed out all the time. So when I started really just prioritizing what I wanted to do and what I wanted to use my energy on, it has truly just made me so much happier. I like making a list of my ins and outs. I don't know if you have heard of this before. It was a trend on TikTok that people talk about what is in for 2024 and what is out. I like to make a list on, what is in and out for what I like spending my time and money on. So for me, a big out this year was to stop spending money on coffee and food every day, because especially in New York, it is so easy to do that. And now that I'm living alone, I didn't really cook before. I would always just eat out and spend like $8 on coffee every day, and I really want to be better with my money, so that is definitely something I don't want to do. Another thing is just spending money on things that don't benefit and serve you in general. For me, that was constantly going out and drinking. Obviously, when you're in college, that seems very fun and everybody does it. However, I didn't really like going out that much, but I still did it because everyone else was doing it and I had FOMO and I couldn't say no. But going out, y'all, costs a lot of money. I think I would spend at least $100 every night. I would go out with my friends. Another big, huge out, which I know a lot of you have been trying to work on, is not spending your time and energy on people who don't benefit you. That is people you don't feel good around, bad influences. If you feel like you don't need those people in your life, then you can kick them out. Another out, which I mentioned before, is saying yes to everything. I used to always say yes to everything. Like literally whenever someone would ask me to go to an event or go hang out, I would always say yes, because I would think if I said no, then I'm going to miss out on something or like an opportunity. And let me tell you, whatever opportunity is meant for you will come to you. So if you don't want to go to something, listen to your heart, listen to your gut, and just don't go. Because I can tell you for a fact that I've always regretted saying yes to things that I didn't want to go to or do, but I have never regretted saying no and missing out on it. I've never felt bad afterwards. And another major out for me was just spending my time and energy scrolling on social media. This is, not gonna lie, still something I'm working on, but I have definitely been better at this. I try not to put my phone next to me when I sleep, or I don't go on my phone like an hour before I go to bed. My screen time has definitely went down a little bit, but when your job is social media, it is not the easiest. If you didn't know, the daily average is 2 hours or less. You can also get those apps that like lock your social media after you use it for 2 hours, which I definitely recommend. But let's talk about ins and what I am investing my time and money on this year. Like I said, instead of spending money on takeout, I am investing in good groceries. We all know sometimes healthy foods are not the cheapest, but they are really good for us. Now that I don't get coffee every morning and take out every day, I have the money to spend on better food. Another thing is investing in self-care. A lot of good quality self-care products like skincare, hair care, makeup, those all cost money, but because I chose to not spend money on other areas of my life, like going out so much, I have the money now to spend on better self-care products, workout classes, getting my hair done, getting my nails done. You don't have to invest a lot of money in self-care. You can always invest more time in self-care, which I have really started doing last year. I like to take just self-care days to myself on the weekends instead of going out and seeing people. Every night, I make sure I turn off all work and just let myself do my night routine or do my morning routine, which a lot of times we don't realize it, but we neglect because when you're spending either a lot of time on scrolling on social media or a lot of time on work, you are neglecting that time for yourself. Another thing that I have been really wanting to do recently is invest my money on better quality clothing rather than going on a crazy shopping spree and buying either really trendy pieces that I will never wear in a few years, or buying so many pieces that aren't good quality and will probably be worn out in a year. So instead, I want to invest my money on, more expensive, good quality pieces and just get like one piece. I really want to look elegant and chic this summer, so I really want my pieces to be more chic. Another one that's really important that I feel like we sometimes neglect is investing time and energy on people who do benefit you and support you. That is your friends who really support you, or your family. And this could be new friends or old friends. If you feel like you want to make better, meaningful connections, also invest the time to reach out to new people and get to know more people in your life. And finally, invest your time in good sleep. I know a lot of you are in school, you're either in high school or in college. It can be very hard to invest your time in sleep because I know like final seasons or exam season is coming up and we need to study. But trust me, prioritizing your well-being and your sleep will get you so much farther than cramming for hours and not sleeping the night before the test. When I was in high school, I remember the first 2 years I wasn't sleeping that much because obviously I was just studying a lot. And my grades were pretty bad those 2 years because I was really stressed out. So I decided, I was like, Charlize, you know what? Because clearly I'm studying so much, but my grades aren't getting any better. Like, what is going on? So I decided, I'm going to study like a little bits over time rather than like the night before the test. And every night I'm going to make sure that at 12 a.m. I'm going to bed. Like, no matter how much I feel like I still need to study, I'm sleeping at 12 a.m. so I can get 7 hours of sleep before school. Let me tell you, I was so happy those last 2 years of high school, and I did so much better on my tests because I was more prepared, because I was studying like a month in advance, and I was not stressed out beforehand either. Now, if you are at the point where you feel like I'm already the best version of me, I feel amazing, first of all, good for you. I'm happy for you. However, hot people can always be better, okay? Life would be so boring if you're at a place right now where you're just like, I'm good. I don't need to do anything. You can always challenge yourself. You can get out of your comfort zone. You can always look for things to improve. I've been on this self-care kick for a long time now, but every day I'm always like, you know what? I could do something more to improve my life. That could be, like I said, meeting more people, meeting new people, looking for new goals every month. At the end of the month, I like to reflect on the goals that I've set for myself and then create new ones for the next month. Do something you're not usually comfortable with. That could be going in front of a bunch of people in public speaking or taking on a new skill. Expand your knowledge, listen to more podcasts, read more books. You can always improve or challenge yourself and have new goals, because if you start setting new goals and challenging yourself now, you're going to be another better version of you in the summer again. And you're going to be like, wow, I am so happy that I did that. Okay, besties, it is that time of the episode where I read your reviews and your glow up stories that you send in. This first one is from Emma. She said, I used to think so badly of myself and was in a really bad place mentally, but ever since I started listening to your podcast, my mindset has completely changed and I am so much happier. Emma, thank you so much for sharing that. I love hearing that my podcast can help you guys in some way. That means a lot to me, and I'm just really glad that, you have been able to take the time to sit down and listen to my podcast, and you should be really proud of yourself for taking time to sit down and listen to these and improve your mindset, and I am so proud of you. This next one says, Charlize, I have been watching all the videos and I love them so much. I love you so much, girl. Excited for listening to your podcast and I'm here for it. This one was from Yalo. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I'm not sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. This isn't really like anyone's glow up story, but this was really nice and I wanted to add it in. Thank you so much for your kind message, and I love making these podcasts for you all, so I will obviously continue doing it just because you said so, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it because I enjoy making these as well. This next one says, "Hi Charlize, I am a 13-year-old girl and I have goals for 2024 such as getting an hourglass body, getting clear skin, and just making this year a wonderful year. Can you give me advice on this?" I think this is a great topic to talk about as well because my whole episode is about glowing up for the summer. So I see that you have set these goals for yourself. What you need to do next is to just start doing a lot of research on how to reach these goals in a healthy way. We're all very different. So what may work for me may not work for you because, like, for skin, I have very sensitive skin. So that might not work for you. So really research what type of skin you have and what products people use for your specific skin type. Start eating healthy and eat whole foods. Eat healthy meals. I like to eat 3 healthy full meals a day. Lots of protein in my meals. But once again, as I know, we are all trying to get that perfect summer body. I would still reiterate to do this in a very healthy way. It's very easy to go down a non-healthy path, but I just want to make sure you guys are all eating your meals, eating enough every day. You know, if you want to start going to the gym and working out, definitely do that. You can start going once a week, and once you feel more comfortable, bringing that up to like 2 or 3 times a week. Showing up is the best step and the biggest step that you can take, and just getting started is the way you're going to start progressing. So besties, I hope you all have the best summer of your lives this year because you deserve it. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you need to start now because, like I said, a glow up does not happen overnight. It is small little wins that lead to a huge win, which you probably won't even notice until the summer comes and you look back to where you started today and you're going to be like, wow, I really did that. And the fact that you have listened all the way here and you are even willing to get started and better yourself is amazing and is already a huge first step. So you definitely should be proud of yourself, and I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Please let me know if you did by rating and reviewing and liking and subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next Reset Sunday. Bye!